In this video, I'll show you how I went from a simple product image that looked like this into ad creatives that are ready to be deployed on Instagram ads, and they are looking pretty well. As you can see, they were all created inside the new Freepik feature that called Spaces, and I even added a green version, so you can see there is an easy way to generate variations. To get started, head over to freepik.com and select the Spaces feature that shows here. It's tagged new. Then click over to the new Spaces option. This will generate you a new space which is empty right now. The first node you'll select does not really determine anything, so you can just go ahead and select image generation. This is an image generation block. It has a text prompt and image reference, just like how you would use an image generation outside of this place anyways. You can also describe your image here, like a hat, and it would generate you an hat if you were to select a model from this place. It comes pre-selected with Seedream 4K. It's a great model, but for this simple example, I'll just select like the classic fast, and it generates you an image. It has a text prompt to input as well, so you don't have to write it here. If I delete that and write a prompt here, like there is two options, as you can see. It's one is assistant and the other is text. Text one will just act like a normal text. You can just write a hat wearing cat, and it generates the hat wearing cat as we would imagine. If you right click anywhere on the canvas, it opens up this node generation tab. You can select image generation again here, and you may select a reference image. I want to use this generation as my reference for this generation, and how I would do it is go over here. It says generated image. I take this generated image and connect it to my reference in this one. Now if I write a text to inside here, the image generator, or in my prompt tab as a text like we did the first time, I can just write here. Let me just move this here. Okay. I can just write change the hat to red. So this image generation will take this image as an example, like the input reference, and then take this text as the prompt. To run an image that has an image reference, you need to select a model that has image referencing capabilities. So there is a lot of options to choose from here. We can just use Seedream for 4K, that's not a problem. As you can see, the image is generated with the hats changed into red. But do note that a Seedream generation takes about 30 seconds to generate, while this was a classic fast, which took 5 seconds to generate. The generation time depends on the model, and also the cost associated with the generation is dependent on the model. Like let's open up a new image generation tab here and show you that Seedream for 4K would require 100 credits, as you can see here. But if you were to select like classic fast, which is a pretty basic model, it only costs 1 credit to run. Or maybe you could select Flux Context Max, which would run you about 150 credits, or the Nano Banana, which we all know is 120 credits. You've previously seen that when I was using the prompting text, I could also select assistant here. You might be wondering what that is. It's basically Freepik's own AI. It works pretty decent, as I'll show you in the example, but it's not really the main prompt generation AI I would use. I would basically use this one to modify a certain prompt or tell me something about an image. So instead of using it like this, I would just use it like this. Click right and select my assistant. Then maybe I could give this image as a reference media to this AI, and I would ask it to like describe this image to me in high detail, and I would say ignore the environment and focus on the subject. It quickly answers us with the output: a greggle tabby cat striking golden yellow eyes, like the cat's face is framed in a mirror light fur. Okay, there is a good description here, so I could like use this text from here, like right side means output, and use this as an input. And if I stopped here, it would ask me to like select an image generation. Then I could use seed dream, and if I were to run this right now, it would use this output of AI model as the prompt of this image generation. And here you go. As you can see, Seed Dream generated the image only using this prompt without seeing this image, and the output looks pretty similar to me. And if you are following me, like if you understand everything I just told you, then it's fair to say that you will understand everything in the example, and you will be able to generate infinite variations. Let me just head over there and show you from the beginning what I did. So first off, I had to generate the product image because this is not a real product. I imagined this. I used the assistant block to help me. I simply said this was my prompt. Create highly professional product photoshoot prompt with the given structure for a pink cowboy hat product for a brand who only sells pink products. This was the idea I had. And I have given it a structure to make sure it outputs a decently structured image generation prompt, because AI is when let alone to do their own thing, generate image generation prompts that are far from good. This was the output. It follows the structure prompt pretty carefully while implementing the ideas I had in the initial prompt. To generate me these three images, I got them out of here by using this concept. Like if you click the text here and drop it in some empty space, it will ask you which one you want. I wanted the image generation. These are all seed dream. And the way I had three outputs, I selected a number of generations to 3, and when I run this, it costs 300 credits, but it outputs 3 images, as you have seen here. After selecting the product I want to use, which was this one, because the other ones just look generic, this one looks very interesting. It has some personality to it. It has this cow face in the front. I selected the generated image and came here to create another image. I didn't have a prompt in here. I instead prompted it inside the generation, but I could have easily just selected like text option here and pasted this one here. Instead, I just wrote the prompt here. I said create a product reference image that shows this product from multiple angles, covering all bases. Do not show the light source in the final image, which was the light source here. I also wanted to remove this light source because it will poison our future outputs. When you try to make a woman model wear this hat using this image as an input, you will also get this light box. In some place, the generation will try to show this light source. Like you do not want that, so in the next generation you want to like remove that right light source. You also want to have multiple angles of your product, so image generation understands like what the sides look like, what the back side look like, what the front look like. If you have a real product, like I'm hoping you do, instead of using an AI model, you would just shoot those angles from different sides and upload it into here. So after generating all angles, I crafted a prompt to make sure we can use this prompt and the product reference image to generate 2 images that look realistic, and we can see the hat worn by a real model. This is not a real model, of course, it's an AI model, but we can see this used in a real life, so this is a great image we can reference later on to create our ads. I will leave this prompt in the comment section, and in the later parts of the video I'll explain how you can use this specific prompt for your own products. There is a very simple process you can take and it will adjust the prompt for your own products. But let's move on. But then I asked another image generation model to change color to green, like this is the all sides viewed position image. I have simply given it as a reference to another image generation, which is also Seed Dream. I only prompted it change the color to green, and it's simple enough to always work. It changes the color to green. So maybe this is not a brand that always wears pink now. There are some green products as well. Maybe you might want to just try variants and see what gets bought by people, and maybe even create a line for this because the ad was performing so well. So you might remember I had a big prompt that has the pink plush cow hat information in it. So it generated me good results, but I also want to generate results with my green hat. So I created an assistant block and I just simply said rewrite this prompt for the new green cow hat, and I gave this reference as the image in the media section of the assistant, and in the prompt text section I have given the original prompt. With this prompt as the source, create two images that looks like our woman is wearing the green cow hats. I also gave the product as the reference, and I didn't give like these ones as references, even though like you can easily see how much these look like this without even like knowing each other. Like this green image has no idea about this pink image, but they look very similar because of how well formatted this prompt is. It just goes to show like prompting can control a lot of what goes on in an image. So let's look at the final step now. How did I generate the Instagram story ad worthy images? I basically scraped these three from Canva templates. I think like they were Instagram story ad like images. They are distinctly different from each other, as you can easily see. But let's take this as an example to understand how I created this. As you can see, it has a text prompt going inside it, and there is two reference images. It has the one reference, as you follow this purple line, is this one. This is the ad template I scraped from Canva. And the other is, if you follow this line very carefully, it is this image. This is the product we want our final ad to have, and we want this model to wear it. So I had a prompt also going inside. Like you can see, this is the prompt. Let's look at what the prompt says. Replace the subject woman and the hat from the ad image with the woman wearing cow hat. So even though it has two media images, it can understand what is an ad image and what is a woman wearing cow hat. So it can like determine what to replace. Change the colors of the ad background and text to fit the pink theme of the pink cow hat. This is also an important point. Like our brand doesn't really have a like brand guideline. It doesn't have brand colors, but I just said pink theme of the pink cow hat. If you had brand colors, you would mention them here explicitly, like background should be this color and text should be this color. I have another image that also explains how Freepik handles color palettes, but I can't use them in this spaces feature, so you will just need to write out explicitly your colors in this section. I also said maintain proportional consistency to make sure it realistically makes sense. When you experiment with image generation, you'll easily see that combining two images to create another image comes with proportionality problems, because like the angles are different, the women's are different, like the head sizes are different. The image generation cannot always understand that in the get-go. You might have to specifically tell it to make sure it makes sense in the prompt. But it's just an experimentation thing. Like just use this. It's my experience. This works well. Any other clothing parts also should be changed in color to fit the theme if needed. I said that because like the woman wasn't wearing a pink top and instead wearing this green stuff on her, like it wasn't making any sense. Like this is a brand that only sells pink clothes supposedly, so the pink top and pink hat makes sense. Everything is also pink, as you can see, just different tones. And this is the same process for other images. Like as you can see, this is the same prompt that goes to this image, and the woman is the same as the input source image, and the only the changing thing is this add source. You can easily see this is like three poses, and there is new collection available online, shop now. And when you look at here, three poses, like there was this shoe collection, new arrivals online only template I also tried to create with our own product. It got me an output as you would expect. It writes shoe collection. So I also regenerated it from Cdream, like replaced the top text that says shoe collection with hat collection. And it did exactly that, hat collection, like just to let you know that you can do this. But it also overexposed the image, so you might want to also include an section, like another sentence to the prompt, like keep all of the lightning and objects the same as the original image, that kind of prompt to make sure it doesn't go over creatively to like relight the image. Then let's talk about this green one. What about this? Because our image generation prompt for those advertisements also said like wearing cow hat, change the colors to fit the pink theme of the pink cow hat. Like, how would you generate the green one then? You could rewrite this, but maybe if you are too like lazy like me, you could just ask the assistant, like give everything to assistant and say, I changed the main green ad to pink one via the prompt given. Now changed it to an image generation prompt that would work with the green version. With the green ad, I am specifically mentioning this one because there was also green elements here. The assistant understood and wrote a great prompt, which I used here. Given also have given this as a reference image to look at. It generated this like green one. Everything works well. She's wearing like earthy tones, which fits with the green theme overall. This is how you can like test the color differences and color variations with the same product, and like how you could also like take, and at the same time how you could like try different variations of ads. Like, let's look at this three will be the finalized versions. Like, this is the same product, same pink theme across of it all. Like, this could be a brand that you test, or this could be a brand that you test with single product but different colors. Now to the point that I told in the middle of the video, like how would you like use this prompt that I will give you in the comments with a different product. Let me just grab a different product and come back. Okay, I grabbed the blue Red Bull, like sugar-free one. So you will have the prompt I'll give you and your own product. How will you create images out of them? This is what you'll do. You'll right click and click assistant. Give this text. You will create the text block and paste my prompt there, and give assistant that text and this image of your product as media reference. Then you will ask your assistant to like keep the same concept going with the prompt in its totality. Replace where it is mandatory. With my product instead of the pink hat. Replace the model with a male one if you desire. And if you were to look at this prompt I had, like this was daytime makeup and like soft focus. She sits in with a picnic blanket on, and you might also say change the scene to be a helicopter, maybe. So you would run this prompt, and as it generates, we'll take this output part of it and select image generation and create a Cdream image. Like, we could create two to see what it will generate. Okay, so the output is as such. Just taking a look here, like I gave it the prompt and I also gave it the model like product reference, so I'll also give the product reference as image. Then run this. As you can see, it generates two outputs and connects everything up nicely, and I can just reposition them. Okay, something went wrong here and something went wrong here. I'm not sure if that's a me problem. I think something went wrong in the background. Let me just generate this one again to see if it's me or... Okay, it might be that like Seed Dream maybe is out. So let's try Google Banana, and it's seemingly working. Yeah, it's not giving me an error. So if you also come across something like that, I believe Seed Dream sometimes goes out, I guess. And here we have the product, like we have our male model, he's in a helicopter and holding our product as we wanted. Like this is how you would use my prompt to generate an image with your own product. So we couldn't do Seed Dream because there was some outage with Seed Dream itself. So that's not on us necessarily, and this is how things go with AI things sometimes. Like there could be outages in the like chain of supply. You will just use Nano Banana, and also like using Nano Banana has also like helped me remember something. Like you would have to use this if you are using anything other than Seed Dream and need to use the images in an environment where people will see them. Basically, this is like 120 with 120. That's not a good resolution to have, so you'll just take this generate image output and like leave it here, image upscaler. This precision one will try to make sure to keep everything as close to this image as possible. But if you go over to the creative, you can also prompt different like maybe you can say man is smiling as a difference, so you can run this and I'll also run upscaling with precision, so you can understand what the difference will look like. Okay, I'm not really the expert, but I don't think that's a man smiling, or maybe like man have become so depressed that this is the new smiling. The creative may be not that creative, but basically this is how upscaling works. It is 2x now, so 248 with 248. It might not really show here, but it will show when you download these images and try to use them and view them. With the Nano Banana images, like they are 1000 to 1000, Seed Dreams are 4K, so that's not really a problem. You can just download them, but if you are using Nano Banana, you will have to be upscaling them also to get that 2000 to 2000, like at least. So that's it for today's video. We have covered a very important subject in ad environments, like using these AI to create different ad variations is like the main go-to use case I am coming across. If you have a product and you are running ads to it, like this is a must-have workflow in your toolkit. Like you have to test the different kind of ad variations to see what works well with your audience. I hope this was an educational one. Just drop down any questions you have in the comments section. And if you have any interest in learning more about these AI media creation concepts, I have also started a community. You will find the joining link in the description and in the top comment before I give you the prompt. Just click over and join the community. It's free to join right now. And like if AI image generation, AI video creation are topics of your interest, if you are subscribed to this channel, and if you want to learn more about these stuff, like just head over there and join the community, and I'll see you there.